Last week, we finally got the van back on track after one of those breakdown moments that really test you. A blown fuse, no power, and honestly, we were pretty frazzled.
Because we don't have a water pump.
We don't?
No, we don't have any 12-volt power. That's what's worrisome.
But after a reset on the Alabama Gulf Coast, we were back in business and ready to keep this 50-state van life journey moving. And that brings us here to Mississippi, state number 14. Tonight, we're gonna be attempting to stay behind a casino in Biloxi, hoping we don't get the dreaded knock. Apparently, that's a real possibility here. Was here last night and at about 3:45 this morning got a knock on the window and a flashlight shining through my window. But before we try to lay low for the night, we're gonna go explore the area around the casino and see what this part of Biloxi has to offer. Because if this 50-state van life journey has taught us one thing, nothing is ever as simple as it sounds. Is it warm?
It's actually warm. Oh wow, there's tons of little fish. I can say I touched the Gulf. Mission accomplished. I love the nice sand. We have beautiful sandy beaches here.
We're in Biloxi, Mississippi, and that's the only lighthouse in the United States that's between, I believe, a highway. We are officially in Mississippi. We're actually in Biloxi, Mississippi, and tonight we are going to do our free night stay. You know how every state we have to do a free night stay? Tonight we're gonna try and stay behind a casino. There's a bunch of RVs here though, so we're kind of feeling nestled in and safe. We're just hoping they stay the night here too. It's our first time ever staying by a casino.
Are they already coming for us?
Let's check out this spot. We actually haven't even been outside. We just parked. Let's go, Mississippi. I'm just stoked that there's a lot of RVs here.
That is true.
Because we really wanted to stay close to the water.
I'm happy that there's a lot of RVs here.
The street. We went into Harrah's Casino and guess what? It was a casino. Bob and I are not, oh, it's walk. We gotta go. We're not big gamblers.
The best way to break even at the casino is just keep your money.
But this Margaritaville is a whole thing, guys. It looks like an amusement park. I don't know. I've never looked it up. I don't know what it is. We are assuming you can get dinner there. That's our main goal, and we felt safe leaving the van over in that parking lot. Fingers crossed, never did that before. We're gonna get to stay behind a casino in Biloxi, Mississippi.
So apparently there's no RV parking over here at Margaritaville, and their ramp is only 6'8". So you have to be pretty small in order to get in, but I don't know where you would park otherwise.
Right there.
Oh, in this lot on the other side of the street. Well, that is another option, I guess, if you wanted to park over there. But one thing I did notice as we were walking up here, the big difference between here and Vegas is like the strip, and you can walk down the, Las Vegas Boulevard and go in and out of all the casinos. Here, it's really set up to drive to each one of them and park in their parking ramp. So just the entrances feel a little bit different. Santa Monica Pier meets Jimmy Buffett meets Las Vegas, all in one bundle. Just trying to find a word. You gotta have a margarita in Margaritaville.
Is it good?
That's nice.
Jimmy Buffett's playing. No one's here. That's a little concerning, but
It's early.
it's almost 5.
It's almost 5. It's still not even 5 o'clock yet.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's true. Thank you.
We're trying.
The volcano nachos. Just a little something to get started.
Yeah. Or what would you rate this place?
Well, they're setting up for live music. If the live music would have been on, it would have gotten us some additional points. But I would rate it 7.5 without the live music.
So there's Harrah's, and we're staying right behind it. Oh gosh, they have a generator. Whoa, hello guys. Well, we made it back with our shakes from Shake Shack, which is open 24 hours a day. 2 things. For one, do you hear? I don't know that we're gonna be able to sleep in this spot. I'll keep you posted. The generator is loud outside my window. All right, I'm on the RV Parky app, and the last review.
You mean the most recent review?
The most recent review. 1 star. No sleeping in lot. Made us leave. Security shine flashlight in my RV bedroom at 1 in the morning while screaming. No sleeping in the lot. Myself and another vehicle had to leave. So we may or may not be woken up in the middle of the night by security with a flashlight. Who knows? We're gonna see. iOverlander. Let me look on iOverlander and see if anybody said anything.
I think it's gonna be okay. One, there's a lot of us here, and that wouldn't make any sense.
I mean, there's like 10 of us at least.
Yeah, but
iOverlander is a bit harder to use nowadays. You guys find that to be true? Oh my gosh, in December.
okay.
Was here last night, and at 3:45 this morning got a knock on the window and a flashlight shining through my window by Harrah's security saying they don't allow sleeping in the lot. And then December, a couple weeks later, someone said, nice gravel parking lot with the view of the beach, fits lots of campers, big rigs as well. We were a few sleeping in here last night, nice trees and back, decent quiet for a city. Yeah. So, here's the deal. Sometimes you get woken up with the flashlight and sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
We're taking our chances tonight.
I'm gonna bet we don't get woken up.
Okay. I hope you're right.
We'll see.
All right, time to watch the basketball. Thing was full last night. Everybody got up in the morning, but good news, no knock last night, at least to my knowledge. So yeah, this is a good place to stay if you're in Biloxi, Mississippi. Harrah's. The worst part about being in a Class B, I think we make it look very glamorous sometimes, and it is. I mean, it is really nice, but I got up and snuck out of the van as quietly as I could so Bob could keep sleeping. Because usually when one wakes up, you both wake up. You only have such a small space to live in. So here's our neighbors. Yeah, can't believe all of this was full last night and everybody's gone. So the plan for today is technically a work day for us, but our goal is to go find the most beautiful spot to edit and to work. We have to find another place to stay for free tonight, and then tomorrow
plan.
We have big plans for tomorrow. I let you sleep in today. I snuck out of the van while you slept in.
I appreciated that.
I told him the problem with the van, if you want a B van, I think the biggest problem is you usually have to wake up at the same time.
That's true. It's whatever you're doing, I'm doing.
And vice versa.
Yeah, except for going to the bathroom. I'll have to go find something else to do while you're doing that. So I don't know what time it was, but sometime in the middle of the night, I heard a knocking, like it was a ding, ding, ding. And I was like, oh no, they're coming. They're gonna wake us all up. But then I heard like a door open. So I'm assuming somebody must have came in from the casino and they let them into the camper or RV or whatever they were in. I'm just impressed. What time do all these people leave?
And where did they go?
And why do you leave so early? We don't leave. We didn't get up that late. It's not like we slept until like noon, unless they didn't spend the night.
Who knew?
Guess if you can't beat them, join them. We're leaving too.
You know what? Maybe they're going to get good spots by the beach too. Maybe they know something we don't.
Well, they probably do.
I would say that was a major win.
Yeah. It was free. It was cool. It was safe. I wanted to share this product with you, the Bluetti Elite 300. Previously, we've shared with you the Elite 200, and the first thing I noticed about the Elite 300 is the size. Our previous model is 2,000 kilowatt hours. This unit is 3,000 kilowatt hours. It is one of the most compact 3 kilowatt hour power stations in the world. It has 10 millisecond switching so that critical electronics are not disrupted during a power outage. There's two primary reasons, actually, there's three primary reasons that I would upgrade to this unit. First and foremost, the one that stood out to me right away was it has a TT 30 amp outlet. So that was the first thing that caught my attention. The second was the size. This thing has 3 kilowatt hours of power in a very small package. I'm actually just really impressed by that. And the third is now you have both DC inputs and outputs. So these are rated for 30 amps. So now not only can I plug our DC to DC charger 2 directly into this to charge it, but I can also output 30 amps of 12 volt DC. I love this additional capability. Plus it has all of the USB-A and USB-C ports here on the front.
Which I love because I love plugging all of my computer stuff into this as I work as we're driving. I know it gives you peace of mind, Bob, just to have this as backup.
Right. The Bluetti app is very useful. We are able to have both the Elite 200, the Elite 300, and our Charger 2 all set up here on this device. So you can see them all listed here. For instance, this is the Elite 300, and then I can go in and I can, turn the AC off. I can turn the DC on, have full control, and monitor what's going on.
And did you know that you could have a remote wake up and schedule on and off for convenience and energy saving? It's a smart app control now.
Right here through the app, timer switching. This one's rated for 2,400 watts, and I believe in power uplift mode, it's 4,800 watts.
Even the other day when we made pizza,
Yep.
we just always plug that kind of stuff into our Bluetti.
Yep. Yeah, because you've got these 420 volt outlets over here that are all rated for that. Here on the right-hand side of it, you do have your AC input where you would plug in, your standard like house plug. It does have a circuit protector right here, and you do have a grounding lug right there so you can ground the unit to make sure you're extra safe. All in all, it's a nice compact package and very powerful. And if you're interested in the Bluetti Elite 300 or any of the other Bluetti products, we'll have them linked in the description down below. And a big thanks to Bluetti for sponsoring today's video. Now back to whatever's going on. All right, we're gonna give this spot a try and see if we can get some work done today. Got good access to the sand, the water, and the pier that's right over here. And after that short drive and a long night, our battery is 51%. And Hillary is currently using the Bluetti for all of her Starlink laptop and everything that she's got going on. So what I've decided to do with my spare time while Hillary's working is remove these hooks that we don't use and replace it with this magnetic bar. So that'll go right over that. And then we can have our magnetic hooks that we'll be able to attach. And then they'll be accessible right here. But if we also want to use these, because we use these to hang towels and stuff outside the van, you can attach them to the exterior of the van. So that'll go right there. I was able to reach in there with this 90-degree ratchet on my screwdriver and then kind of unratchet that and then just undo it by hand. So you can see right here, they used a lock washer against wood. That's never gonna hold that. They should have used a flat washer. Whatever, this is off now. Got one more. Remove this. Kind of get that situated right where we want. And press and hold. Now what's nice is you can put any kind of hook on there. So there's this style, there's this style, and then we're ready to use this.
That looks much better.
We got a little dance party going on over there.
Yeah, they do. Let's see, what else can we hang?
We can hang this right here.
Bob can't go a video without doing some kind of project.
That's right. I need to continue to make this thing look better because, well, it needs all the help it can get. These people are living their best life, working out.
The valve is closed.
We're just working. We're not working out, we're just working.
We're just working.
Hillary's inner child is coming out right now.
Do you want one? No?
No.
I'll just do a Tweety Bird.
Tweety bird?
Yeah, I did a Tweety Bird. Should I do anything else or just a Tweety Bird?
Whatever you want.
Awesome. Thank you. A little freezer burn.
Yeah, hey, dreams do come true, Hillary.
I heard that ice cream truck and I went running. I'm just joking, but look, I got a Tweety Bird. We're all kids at heart, Bob. We're all kids at heart, right?
I don't disagree with that. So you can just continue to sit in this hot box
And edit.
and eat your ice cream. Time to get back to work.
Oh no. What's wrong with me? This is actually really good though. We've come out from our dungeon. Well, really me, because Bob's been working on projects all afternoon and I've been in there editing.
Doing little maintenance projects on the van, you know, getting all the stuff done that has been delayed for so long.
That he didn't even want to show you guys. Was it just little things?
It was little things. I mean, it was inspecting like fittings for the propane leak and making sure I order the right items and you know, I had to troubleshoot a light, and anyway, it was fine. Just little tiny minor stuff that you're just gonna always have in a RV.
And our van came in handy for one person. Oh. Somebody came up to our van and she was walking her dog and she had fallen on the rocks out here and she had cut her hand and her foot all up.
Looked pretty rough.
It was rough and we had our door open. So she came over and was like, do you have any Band-Aids? And luckily,
Of course we do.
we have a whole
First aid kit.
first aid kit. So we were able to doctor her up. She's our kid's age. We literally doctored her up, Bob got the hose in the back of the van. We cleaned her feet off, we had her wash her hands, we cleaned her all up, which is kind of nice that she knew, you can come to this little house on wheels and we're probably gonna be able to help you.
Yeah.
So I think it's always good to have a first aid kit, which your uncle, Randy, he really drilled that into us. He drilled that into us. Always have a first aid kit.
We do, and it came in handy.
Came in handy. I was really glad we can help her. Yeah, now we're just walking on this beautiful beach.
Hang on, I gotta take my sandals off, and I'm gonna go barefoot because the sand is getting caught in my feet.
I thought Alabama would be white sand, and maybe there probably was, I think, but we didn't see it.
We didn't find any.
So this is the first time that on the Gulf, we're finally seeing some white sand and water, and it's windy and it's gorgeous, and yeah, Mississippi, loving it.
Yeah.
Now we have to, our next goal is we gotta eat some kind of Mississippi food, which I don't know, shrimp?
Shrimp. Some Biloxi Bay shrimp would be nice. So that's on the plans for tonight. See if we can find a place.
It's very cold. This is nice. Our beach day is officially over. We are headed to dinner. We're going to a place called...
Mary Mahoney's.
Yeah, Mary Mahoney. Old French House.
Old French House, yeah.
Mary Mahoney's Old French House.
So I guess this place is known for its Creole cuisine, especially its gumbo. That's actually how we found it. I was actually looking for the top rated places for gumbo, and this place showed up. And I think they're also known for like flounder and a few other things.
Shrimp?
Oh, and shrimp, of course.
Shrimp Imperial? What's that mean?
Shrimp Imperial. I don't know.
Yeah, look at this, guys. All the houses, I mean, it makes sense that that's how they're built because of the hurricanes and stuff. But I've seen a lot of them where you can park underneath your house and it's just no walls at all.
Right. Well, that's how the casinos are even set up. We did notice that when we went to the casinos the other day, is the lobby, kind of the quote unquote ground floor, is actually the second level and parking is underneath, which again makes sense with flooding so that you don't wash away everything.
Yeah. Fine dining. I just have a feeling shorts are not going to be allowed. Oh good, they're wearing jeans. My pants are on backwards. Should I just rock it?
No. Nope. That's not okay.
Hold on. Okay, much better. Okay, here we go. Mary Mahoney's Old French House. Place is very expensive, but I have a feeling it's going to be very good. A little secret I'm going to let you in on, I don't like seafood. 99% of this is seafood, but I knew that coming here. Yeah. Bob loves seafood.
And I'm gonna get the Sisters of the Sea au gratin, which basically is crab meat, shrimp, and a cream sauce.
And it says a local favorite. And I'm gonna get either a steak or there's something called chicken and sausage pasta. I think I'm in good hands.
Did we find any winners so far?
Yes, I'll take a Guinness.
Yes, sir.
I like them both,
Which one is which?
but I think this one is the crab. I like the shrimp one just a little bit more. I mean, they're both really good though.
My pasta's amazing. Amazing. He said it's world famous bread pudding, so we had to get it. And I love dessert.
I should have worn a collar shirt. I literally was the only one in the seating area that we were. Maybe there's other people elsewhere, but in our area, I was the only one without a collared shirt on. And I had a hat on. So I felt very underdressed.
Yeah, we looked online. Maybe resort casual is a little dressier than we knew.
I don't know. I don't know what resort casual is, but at least I put on jeans. I mean, look.
You almost wore shorts.
I almost wore shorts.
You would have had to turn around. I don't think they would have let you in.
I would have been embarrassed at that point.
Yeah. So, all in all, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Next time, you gotta dress up a little bit.
I'll dress up a little nicer. Different people, some same people.
Spot for tonight. We're home for the night. We're back at Harrah's. Night 2, next to a casino in Mississippi. And our spot is not that level, but it's free, so we don't care. Good morning, guys. We're still in front of the casino, Harrah's. If I'm saying that right, kind of have a little bit of an emergency. I gotta go to the bathroom. So we're gonna run in there, go to the bathroom, and we might go grab some breakfast or something like that. But last night, great night's sleep. fantastic. I'm so excited. This is such a great spot.
Yeah, I actually am pretty impressed by this spot. It was so quiet last night. I think I only like heard one motorcycle or maybe one police car.
Yeah.
But the night before it was, I don't know,
We had
maybe
a generator and
yeah.
stuff by us the night before.
And it might have been like every hour though that I was hearing traffic. But
Okay, no kidding.
Last night, I think maybe 1 or 2 times.
And the crazy thing is last night was Saturday.
Here we go.
Oh, we gotta go. Gotta go. Yeah, so last night was Saturday, and for it to be so nice, I don't know.
It's a little
Anyways,
windy today.
We're not very picky when it's a free spot. So 2 nights free in Mississippi, I love it. Crisis averted. Everything was great. Got a little bit of breakfast. And I think we're gonna hop on the road and keep driving down the coast of Mississippi. Yeah, so cheese Danish. We were gonna go on a boat today, but it's a little too windy.
Oh, it would be so rough. Yeah, we did plan to take a ferry out to Ship Island, but not in these conditions.
And it only gets worse the next couple of days.
So right now out there, it'd be blowing like, I don't know, 15, 12 knots out by the island.
Is that windy?
Yes, and this is how windy it is, but
Tomorrow I think is like 55 is the high or something, and very windy, so.
it's gonna get cold. I mean, I'm not gonna complain.
We still want to ride a boat though, might just be in Louisiana. My goals for Louisiana, I have some goals. I want to find a swamp, alligators, preferably safely. I want to do an airboat, and I want to go to Bourbon Street. Oh,
French Quarter, Bourbon Street. Bourbon Street's the name of the road.
Oh, so French Quarter.
Yeah, that's like the part of town.
Okay, I want to go to French Quarter. It's time to leave our free spot. This spot,
$3.99.
$3.99. This spot was very, very good to us. Better than a Walmart.
For sure.
This ranks way better than a Walmart. Done. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Okay, while Bob is driving, it is time to change the lemons. So these are almost all blank lemons, except for 2. Golden Ticket. We're gonna keep that one in here. And because I feel like people are gonna think that, I really didn't do this.
I know which one it's gonna be.
We're leaving in Hillary Cooks. She's gonna cook a real meal eventually. But I'm gonna add all the new ones, and these are completely different. We're taking a whole different route this time.
We do need to pull one at the end of this episode.
Yeah, because I have to apologize. I think the last 2 episodes we did not pull a lemon. I don't even know if we pulled a lemon in Alabama because we had such lemon moments. I think
you're right. I think you're right.
we didn't even pull a lemon, and I apologize. Good thing we didn't go on a boat today.
Yeah.
And we had plans of going to the beach. I think Mississippi is done with us.
Yeah. It wasn't even supposed to start raining until like 8 o'clock tonight. And here it is, 11:45 in the morning.
Raining hard. Okay, we're leaking.
Where are we leaking from?
Up top here. I don't know if it's just not closed or what, but
Pull the foam out.
it's like right here and hitting the chair. See how it's hitting the chair right here? And then it's leaking like right there. I don't know. You think it's just our skylight?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I give up.
I don't know. I don't know what to do about it.
You have fixed this so many freaking times.
I know.
And we never know it's leaking because,
We're hardly ever in the rain.
oh my word.
I mean, maybe the wind causes it to blow, because I didn't take the actual skylight off, which I probably should have.
Or we could have just gotten a van that was good.
That's always an option too. And this is why it raining this hard with the wind blowing like from the speed, I'm actually glad that we're on this road and not the main highway.
Oh,
People drive crazy here. And we're actually driving into the bad weather. We're not driving away from it. It's darker straight ahead. I have to talk really loud. There's a place where you can pull along the beach and see the ocean. But now, I don't think we're gonna see it. The water on the highway is like...
I don't know if we should be driving in this. Oh, I just got wet. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Jiminy Christmas. This van is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Okay, let me show the people what we did. This has to come off so that I can get behind here, because there's this little thing. And somewhere back in here is where it's leaking from. But in the meantime, I just shoved a paper towel right there. We'll see if that solves it. I don't want to say solves it, if that prevents it from leaking on the floor for a few minutes.
It's time to pull a lemon because, I mean, the water leak wasn't a big enough lemon.
Here we go. These are all of our brand new lemons are in here.
Yes, there is. Our brand new lemons are in there. They're not updated on our website as far as I know, but they're gonna be soon. As most of you know, our son built our website and we gotta let him know what we just did. Oh, the rules to pull a lemon if you're new here is every 1,000 likes, 1,000 subscribers, and 1,000 comments we get on a video or on our YouTube channel, usually we pull a lemon. We're not that great at it, but we appreciate you guys. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, thank you for all the comments. Like, we couldn't do this without you, and this is just our way of having fun with that.
All right, Hillary, without further ado.
12. This one says,
12?
film the state sign.
Oh,
Okay, we have to go find Louisiana.
all right. I oddly enough, when I was doing a little planning, I did find it. Let me go put that into the old Google Maps.
It doesn't matter. Bye, guys. You're gonna see all this in the next episode.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you later.